Hi, this is our bacteria experiment. My name is Grace.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Saul.
Our question was, how does time of day affect the amount of bacteria on your hands? We thought this was an interesting question because it'll tell you how much bacteria you're exposed to and how much accumulates on your hands. Our hypothesis was that the later in the day, the more bacteria there will be on your hands. We said this because throughout the day, your bacteria is transferring to your hands, and that bacteria is accumulating and growing on your hands. And the later in the day it is, the more bacteria, or more time the bacteria has had to do these things.
This is our expected graph. This one, well, these are some of our expected graphs. This one shows how many times you wash your hands, and the amount of times you wash your hands, the more times you do it, the cleaner your hands will get. We were hoping to get this graph in our procedure, but unfortunately we didn't get to it.
This second graph shows the experiment that we did get to. It shows that the later in the day, the more bacteria there will be on your hands. We did the experiment at different points in the day and then tested and counted how many bacteria colonies there were on your hands.
This is our third and mixed graph. The red line represents the amount of times you have washed your hands throughout the day, and the blue line represents the amount of colonies.
This is our combined research report that we all made and then put it together into a massive amount. Some of the main points in our body paragraph are that there are lots of kind of bacteria on your hands and in the world. What the bacteria do is that they accumulate and grow on your hands and just make your hands dirty. And third and final point is not all bacteria is bad. Some can be used to prevent viruses and used in antibiotics. This is our bibliography, and it just shows all of the links and URLs from what we used in our research report.
This is our materials section. It's pretty self-explanatory, except for agar. Agar is what bacteria used to grow on, and it has everything that they need, food and oxygen. So this is our procedure. So first we prepare the plates. So we would melt down the liquid and pour it onto a plate and try not to get it contaminated, or else that would ruin the plate. And we would repeat this for all the plates. Then for streaking the plates, we would wipe our hands, and then we would swipe the plates with the Q-tip and drag some of the bacteria away from one swipe. Then use a different Q-tip and drag some bacteria from that swipe. And so then we would put in the incubator. And this is preparing for it. Well, this is more the entire thing sort of put together. So after one day, we would check on the plates. So, yeah.
This is our data table. It shows all the categories and the numbers we got for each category. We didn't have any outliers, and the averages are at the bottom, and this is our final graph showing just the averages. Our graph is a strong correlation, meaning that for every X that the Y goes up too. This is our second final graph that shows all the different trials in a plot graph form. That's our experiment.
Thank you for
watching.
listening.
We hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.